This is Dante Williams, and you're watching Dante's Boxing Nation. Dante's Boxing Nation, what's going on, guys? Say what you will about Amir Khan and his suspect chin, but I'm going to tell you something right now. This man is starting to make me a true believer. Okay? When I say a true believer, I'm not saying that he's, number one, the next possible pound for pound king of the hill. But what I am saying is this man has tremendous skill. And when he fights, it's funny because usually fighters look terrible when they fight against other boxers, right? And they usually look very, very good against a flat-footed, aggressive fighter, a pressure fighter. But Amir Khan is the opposite. He looks good when he fights against slick, flashy type fighters, but he looks very vulnerable when he's fighting against a pressure fighter. Okay? I can't say I was surprised how easily Amir Khan actually outboxed Devin Alexander. Now, don't get me wrong. There was some moments in there where he caught Khan with some really good shots. But Amir Khan, he pretty much weathered the storm. And he continued to build a lead on Devin Alexander. I said before this fight, if Devin Alexander, which most likely he will, go in there and try to box the boxer, because I said Devin Alexander, what he would need to do to win this fight, he would need to step out of his comfort zone and go aggressive. He would have to be the aggressor in this fight. He would have to make the fight rough for Khan, cut off the ring, smother him to where he basically can't breathe, and make Amir Khan feel uncomfortable. That is what Devin Alexander was supposed to do. That's not what he did in this fight. He did the opposite. He tried to stand there and box with Amir Khan. Sometimes he was even backing up from Khan. He was the one that was moving around the ring trying to outbox Khan. It's a terrible strategy because Amir Khan is very good at controlling distance, controlling the range. Now, because of Khan's great foot movement, he's really good at darting in and out. So what he would basically do with Devin Alexander, he would jump in with a combination and then he would jump back. When he jumped back, Devin would try to follow him. But instead of following him with a volume of punches and trying to push him up against the ropes, Devin, he would basically respond with like a 1 or a 2 punch combination, which wouldn't land most of the time. Amir Khan was constantly circling to his left. Matter of fact, he was circling so much I almost got dizzy watching it one round. But what was so crazy about him circling and moving around the ring is Devin never cut off the ring. And the reason I think he didn't want to do that is because he was in counterpunch mode. That's not Devin Alexander's style to take the initiative. And that's the reason why he didn't cut off the ring. And ultimately, that's the way Amir Khan won the fight. Amir Khan was throwing some beautiful combinations. One thing I noticed about Amir Khan is he is able to land a high percentage of punches on the type of fighters that, at least from my own opinion, watching previous fights, don't get hit that often. Like when Khan fought against Paulie Malignaggi, Paulie is a little elusive, but Khan was able to catch him whenever he wanted. He did the same thing with Devin Alexander. He also did it with Zab Judah. Fighters that are supposed to be elusive and have a good defense, Alexander, or Keith Thurman, I should say, is very accurate and does very well with them. I was very impressed with the 4-punch combinations he was hitting Alexander with. I don't remember anyone ever doing that, hitting Alexander with 4-punch combinations, right? Now, Khan's defense still is not perfect, but what I seen this past weekend was enough to make me believe that this man is a threat against any welterweight in the division, okay? And Keith Thurman agrees with me when it comes to that. because I talked to him. Matter of fact, I interviewed him, and he said that Amir Khan might outbox me. He actually said it, and you got to give a fighter a lot of credit for being that honest. Matter of fact, I'll add the link to this video. So Amir Khan is starting to look like a serious threat to everyone right now. Very difficult fighter to beat. So since we're most likely going to get to see Mayweather versus Pacquiao next, we may get to see Khan versus Kell Brook, which now, and after what I've seen this past weekend, makes that fight just that much more interesting. So let's see what happens. But congratulations to Amir Khan for a very impressive, dominant performance. That's pretty much all I got on that. Now, for those of you guys wondering, I haven't forgot about the Tim Bradley and the Mauricio Herrera versus Benavidez fight. But believe it or not, I haven't even watched the fight yet because I watched the Devin Alexander fight live, stayed for the post-fight conference, and, did a whole lot of uploading videos from that content. So now I'm about to go and watch this Bradley fight. I just heard that Bradley was robbed, and I heard Herrera was robbed. So I'm going to go ahead and watch the fight and drop a video later on. I'm on to the next one.